Right here I have a 1949 Gibson ES350. This was one of Gibson's most popular jazz guitars. It sold for $350 back in the late 40s. Originally, it's not completely original. Originally it came with a master tone control here and two separate volumes and no toggle switch. This has been modified to have a toggle switch here and a master volume and tone. And some of the players that were famous for playing it were Tal Farlow and Barney Kessel in particular were big fans of this particular model guitar. Right next to it I have a 56 Gibson ES175 here. 175 is probably the most popular guitar in jazz guitar in Gibson history. And I mean, it's Joe Pass and Herb Ellis and guys like that made this their signature guitar. It's just a tremendous guitar. It's got a really cool tailpiece. Sometimes they'll have this tailpiece, sometimes they'll have this one. You know, it's a toss-up as to which one it'll have. And they did come with two pickups and or a blonde finish. So you'd probably pay about $50 more for the one with the blonde finish back in the day when you bought it new. Today it would be probably a difference of about $500. In '57, when they invented the humbucker, you could actually send the guitar back to Gibson for a free humbucker upgrade and installation, which is, you know, interesting, a lot different than today. You certainly wouldn't get anything for free from Gibson like that. Almost skipped this beautiful Guild here. I have a Guild X350, 375. The jury's out on which one it is. This one says 350, but books say it's a 375 because of the blonde finish. I've seen these in Sunburst and own one in Sunburst. And what is most interesting about this guitar is its wiring system. It's got a 6-button push-button wiring system, which was appropriated from the Epiphone company. Guild came out of the ashes of the Epiphone company, and a lot of the guys that went to work at at Guild, after Epiphone folded, brought some of their ideas over to Epiphone. One of them was this wiring system, which allows you to get each pickup individually or combinations with the other three switches here: master volume, master tone. And this one's a 1960, beautiful flame maple. It's a laminate guitar, but you wouldn't know it by its tone. Now I get a couple of unusual Les Pauls here. This is a 74, possibly 75. It's hard to tell, but it's the it could be a prototype for this particular finish, because this was a new finish to be offered around 1975 or 76. And what makes me think it's a prototype are several features here, which we'll see aren't happening on the 1976 model right next to it. First of all, this one has a mahogany neck. If I could get it off the wall. Yeah, there we go. It has a 3-piece mahogany neck. It has Made in USA stamped here, but no serial number, which is unusual. As most guitars from that period had 3-piece maple tops, you can really see the seams on this one. It's not terribly attractive, but it's a good sounding and playing guitar. And they were, to cut costs and save wood, they were splitting bodies, pieces of mahogany, instead of making the body out of one piece of mahogany, to make it out of two. So most unusual, very nice feeling and sounding. Kind of a chubby neck. If you like a chubby neck on a Gibson guitar, that would make an excellent choice for somebody who's looking for something like that. Now we go, let's say a year to 2 years later. This is a 1976 here, okay? Now the 76, you see, has a 3-piece maple neck. What identifies this also as a 1976 is in 76 they went to a decal serial number on the headstock right here. And can you see that? And they did that in 76 and 77 only because people didn't like it. They just didn't dig it. And, I actually bought a guitar once with that. It was easy to scratch them out. It's just it didn't look cool to people, so they stopped that. But the way you tell it's a 76 is that the serial number will start with 00 and then a set of serial numbers after that. In 77, they went to 06, and then I guess it's 8 digits after that. So this is a 76, and in mint condition. I got it from the original owner. He bought it brand new from Guitar Center back in the late 70s, and he barely ever played it. And he brought it in here a couple of years ago, and so I bought the guitar off him. It's a super guitar. They discontinued this finish as a production line finish, I think about 10 or 15 years ago. So now if you want one a natural finish, it's usually a special order. You got to custom order the color. There you go.